10 cities to visit in Colombia. With the hypnotic rhythms of salsa coursing through the streets, Colombia is a fantastic place to head if you're looking for a good time. Its cities are home to some incredible nightlife. Great restaurants, lively bars and some awe-inspiring festivals and carnivals only add to what the best cities in Colombia have to offer, and a few interesting museums are scattered about here and there. With a rich history, the city's picturesque colonial centers are wonderful to explore, with their old churches and monasteries beckoning you on. An incredibly diverse country, Colombia's varied landscapes with towering mountains, dreamy beaches and Amazon rainforest means that its fantastic cities are never far away from scenes of outstanding natural beauty. 10. Valledupar. Lying between two mountain ranges, Valledupar is one of the greenest cities in Colombia and has a delightful colonial center with some fun and festive nightlife on offer for visitors to enjoy. Located in cowboy country, it was cut off from the outside world during the civil conflict by guerrillas, and relatively few visitors stop by to this day. 9. San Gil. Nicknamed the Land of Adventure, San Gil's incredible surroundings make it an awe-inspiring place to visit for nature aficionados and lovers of extreme sports. A small city that is easy to navigate, San Gil's Old Town Square with its delightful cathedral is pleasant to hang out in and, although its friendly population is welcoming, almost everyone heads out of town as soon as they can. This is because it is renowned for fantastic white water rafting. If you enjoy nature, you can trek through forests, explore caves or even go paragliding if you feel like it. 8. Manizales. Lying amidst beautiful verdant mountains in Colombia's coffee-producing region, earthquakes and a tragic fire destroyed many of Manizales' historical attractions, although there are some nice neoclassical buildings scattered about. With lots of universities in the city, the large student population makes Manizales a lively place to visit. There are lots of fantastic bars and nightlife on offer. Lying at 2,150 meters above sea level, you can enjoy some lovely hiking in the rainforests and mountain near the city. 7. Barranquilla. The fourth largest city in the country, Barranquilla is renowned for its fantastic carnival, when the streets are inundated with locals and visitors alike who come to enjoy the sounds, colors and vibrant festivities of the carnival. Away from carnival time, there are some great restaurants and bars to check out and a few good museums. A bustling port town lying on the Caribbean next to the mangroves of the Magdalena River, Barranquilla is often overlooked in favor of other cities along the coast, though it has some great nightlife spots and friendly, welcoming people. 6. Popayán. Although it may come second to Cartagena in terms of the stunning colonial features, Popayán is well worth a visit in its own right. The breathtaking mountains overlooking the city's picturesque streets only add to its scenic charm. Nicknamed the White City, due to its dazzling facades, its old buildings that comprise delightful churches, mansions and monasteries were built during the time when the city lay on an important trade route. The architecture on show is sumptuous. As a number of universities reside in the city, Popayán has a lively feel to it, and its outskirts have lots of great outdoor activities for visitors to enjoy. 5. Santa Marta. A charming place to stop by, Santa Marta's historic center is full of delightful colonial buildings. It is actually the oldest town founded by Europeans in the whole of South America. Lying on the Caribbean coast, the city has spread out over the years. Now, its horrific traffic and endless sprawl detracts somewhat from the attractiveness, though this does mean that it has a slew of restaurants, bars and hotels for visitors to choose from. With a fantastic range of activities and attractions on offer nearby, you can be in the mountains one moment before scuba diving in Santa Marta's pristine waters or lounging on its lovely beaches the next. 4. Cali. Often overlooked in comparison with some of the other fantastic cities Colombia has on offer, Cali has more than enough about it to appeal to tourists. Its pounding nightlife is just one reason to visit. Considered the capital of salsa, going out here is a fun and wild affair and is not to be missed. Away from the party scene, Cali's great restaurants and rich, Afro-Colombian cultural heritage makes it a captivating place to visit. In addition to this, there are lots of old churches and some good museums too. With lots of natural wonders nearby, you can use Cali as a base from which to explore the surrounding region. Make sure to check out a football match before you leave. 3. Medellin. Lying in a narrow valley, Medellin's towering skyscrapers and high rises are delightfully framed by the hills and mountains surrounding this industrious and commercial city. A metropolitan place, Medellin was plagued by gang wars in the 80s and 90s, as narco-traffickers battled for supremacy, with the hillside slums being badly affected. There are some great museums on offer as well as fantastic restaurants, bars and nightclubs. With airy parks scattered about Medellin and a lively art and cultural scene, the second largest city in the country is well worth a visit. 2. Bogotá. The lively capital of the country lies on a plateau amidst the Andes at an impressive height of 2,600 meters, and all visitors to Colombia pass through Bogotá at some point. While there is a lot of poverty and crime in the city, as well as packed and rather claustrophobic parts to it, the energy about the place and the wealth of attractions mean that most tourists come away with a positive impression. The historic center of La Candelaria is full of lovely colonial buildings. Old churches and convents dot the cobbled streets. Some great museums, restaurants and bars are scattered about, and the magnificent Cerro de Montserrat looks out over everything. Fantastic sunsets paint the city in glorious yellows, reds and oranges. As night falls, the city's nightclubs begin pumping out the rhythmic music that makes it such a fun city to go out in. 1. Cartagena. Lying on the Caribbean coast of Colombia, Cartagena is full of life and color and dripping with history. The stunning old city is magnificent to behold as you wander around, with its old stone ramparts enclosing dazzling colonial buildings and tiny, narrow streets. Horse-drawn carriages trundle past huge churches and mansions, and its lively, leafy plazas are lovely to hang out in, with a fantastic range of restaurants and bars on offer. One of the best preserved colonial cities in Latin America, and certainly one of the most picturesque, Cartagena's raucous nightlife and fine dining scene are yet more reasons to visit. If you want to kick back and relax further, its palm tree-lined beaches are simply divine.